Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading. Gemini, today's reading we are using the wisdom of the hidden realms along with the Light Seers Tarot. This is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate, leave the rest. Feel free to flip the roles, switch them. Just don't squish them into your situation if they don't make any sense. Okay, we're going to start off with some sound clearing first today, just to send you some good vibes. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Pardon me. Okay, welcome in Gemini, welcome back if you're returning. My name is Miss Karen, this is Zen Den Tarot. Super excited that you're here today. If you're interested in a private reading with me, you can check out my website, zendentarot.com. And yeah, there's a link in the description box below. So we're going to be focusing today's reading on the full moon in Pisces. Okay, the new moon in Pisces. This happened on the 10th at 1 a.m. Pacific time. It was conjunct Neptune and sextile Uranus. So it's good energy. It's just, Uranus can be an energy of like unexpected change. We do have all planets still direct until April 1st. What else? Venus moved into Pisces on the 11th. We have the spring equinox, which is really our new year, our energetic new year, our astrological new year, on the 20th of March. And following shortly after, we have the full moon in Libra, which is a lunar eclipse, starting eclipse season. Okay, on the 22nd, Mars will be joining Venus in Pisces until she moves on April 5th. Now, the solar eclipse, which is a new moon in Aries on the 8th, is got like, there's a lot of buzz around this, okay? And I've been doing a ton of research. I'm literally obsessed with this whole event. I do live, of course, in the United States, but it's interesting. I've been watching a lot of, fear, really, Christian channels saying that God has marked the United States, focusing on two of the solar eclipses, which would form an X. This eclipse is the third eclipse in 7 years over the United States. Okay, it's running through 7 states called Nineveh. The eclipse on 2017, August 21, went through 7 Salems, okay? In biblical times, that could be considered Jerusalem, right? Anyway, I've been doing a lot of research into it. Essentially, it's forming this giant A. I'll just get into it real quick just to pique your interest. I'll be doing a reading on it. I've already done a reading on it just for my own sanity. And there's nothing to worry about. Just the only energy I'm getting is like, don't get trapped in fear, okay, because there is an element of that going on. But I can point you to the stars, which are actually pre-biblical, and also the Phoenician language, or alphabet rather, that is, Canaanite. It's Paleo-Hebrew. The Hebrew alphabet is literally the Phoenician alphabet, which predated the Hebrews. So this is the giant. This is the letter Aleph in the Phoenician alphabet. Okay, it would be the beginning. This is our modern day A. It's also it's the same in Arabic, in Latin, English. I mean, I can go on with this. A lot of our language came from the Phoenician alphabet. Okay, a lot of people are focusing on this X. And not counting the partial solar eclipse, which is the Ring of Fire that happened in 2023, which was October 13th. So anyway, one of the things I wanted to point out astrologically, because I find it fascinating and I'm very intrigued by astrotheology. I did work at a church for many years. I was in ministry for 12 years, so I do know the Bible, but I have since become fascinated with ancient scripts, scrolls, texts, tablets, cuneiform, just all of it, right? Because really, if you don't know the past, we're kind of literally doomed to repeat it, right? So history is important. And when you get into antiquity, you find out that a lot of the biblical stories are really stories that happened many, many, many thousands of years before. They're literally the same story. Even the Bible, there's a scripture, and I don't recall the scripture, but it says that there's nothing new under the sun. We are literally made of cosmic dust, stars, all energy. Energy can't be created nor destroyed. So you're literally the same energy of your ancestors, of every living thing. We're all connected. An atom is 99.999% invisible energy. So your physical body only represents less than 1/10 of a percent of your actual field. So we're all connected in so many ways. And I want to point out to you with this whole Jonah story, because this eclipse is going through Jonah, Texas. It's also going through Gord, Arkansas. And the Jonah story, Jonah got swallowed up by a large fish because God told him to go to Nineveh and tell the people to repent and turn back to him. And he didn't want to go because it was a very sinful nation. And so he went to Tarshish and then ended up in Joppa, I believe. And Joppa is even in this whole mix, okay, with where the sun will be, or the eclipse will be happening over. So you can't make it up. It's almost like this stuff was pre-written. Well, in fact, it just might be, because the sun, the moon, and Chiron will all be at 19 degrees Aries at the highest point highest peak of the eclipse. Okay, and this will take place, if we're going from like the Earth's perspective out to the stars and looking at the constellations, it will be right in one of the Pisces fish. Just below that Pisces fish is the constellation Cetus, Cetus. Cetus is considered the whale, the big fish. And right in the center, or the belly of that whale, is a fixed star that will also be at 19 degrees Aries during this eclipse at the peak. This fixed star is named Baten Kaitos. It's Baten Kaitos. And in Arabic, it means sea monster's belly. So let's ask ourselves, what came first, the stars or the story? Okay, it's important to be very aware of what's going on. In fact, even the Bible, talks about that there, we would look to the stars for signs and wonders. It talks about, it points to the stars to us, and then yet most, religious, dogmatic churches would have you believe that the stars or astrology is, not of the light, right? So it's just kind of interesting, because the creator of all things, prime creator, source energy, which we're all connected to and all a part of, we all have that God spark, whatever you want to call it. But we are interconnected even on a very scientific level. If you look into quantum physics, your thought, your intention, literally, your ability to observe changes reality. Quantum physics. It's fascinating. All right, I'm going to stop rambling and get into your reading. I feel like a lot of stuff's been coming out, maybe because of this Pisces new moon. Pisces is very dreamy energy, also very, very spiritual. This is an energy of, surrendering, going with the flow. It can be, a lot of inner reflection. Your dreams could be going crazy. You could be having abilities, awakening to certain abilities that could leave you feeling a little bit, confused or whatever. I can talk all day about that, but I want to get into your reading Maybe I'll do a video all about that stuff. I feel called to do that as well, so I don't waste as much time. I hope you don't feel it's a waste of time, and everything that comes out in a reading is intended. Not by me, I'm just here reading cards. So let's get into it. Spirit, refocus the energy for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for their highest and best good? Gemini, Pisces, new moon. Oh, that was quick. The hungry ghosts. Obsessions, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. And the well watcher, wisdom, power of the divine. You have number 14 and 7. Okay, so let's break down to a 5 and a 7. Okay, let's see, 14. I'm going to read to the from the guidebook for you today, Gemini. Again, this is the wisdom of the hidden realms. The hungry ghosts. When the hungry ghosts appear on your path, they may not at first seem like allies because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future, which rob you of your true present. But in fact, they are here in the service of alerting you to obsessive thinking and addictions. They're masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. The message is for you to examine whether you're doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different result. That's the definition of insanity, right? But we all do it. No, yeah, gosh, I'm not. Everyone does it. This time will be different, and I have control over this. Are false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. Now is the time to let go of that thinking. Surrender your will, your life, your heart's desires, and all that pains you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. The hungry ghosts also bring understanding about the distractions of life that seduce you into forgetting what you truly desire. They're asking you to become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what's best for you. Don't get caught up in outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer and you will find the true substance in your life. You deserve nothing less. Beautiful. And then number 7. All right, the well watcher. The well watcher signals the need to go within to contemplate the true source of power in the world, which he reminds you is that of the divine. This is a message to let you know that you're being called to the well, and this unseen power will be there and will be yours to align with. This affirmation and prayer will invite the divine to bring miraculous, The affirmation and prayer will invite the divine to bring miracles and resolution to your life. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. You will know the way forward by the still small voice within. The divine, that's God, right? The still small voice. It's also your intuition. It's your higher self. The divine also may answer your call by sending others to help guide you. Okay, let's get into the tarot for Gemini. So we're going to be asking Spirit what feelings you need to feel. Okay, feelings that need to be felt. What your emotions are trying to tell you. Deepest desires of your heart and how to manifest those desires and feel the way you want to feel. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, and guides. Messages for Gemini. I hope you guys are doing well. Please know that I am always sending you tons of love. Tell me about the feelings that Gemini needs to feel. The Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is unconditional love, but with the Five of Cups, there's an energy of like letting go of something. It can be like feeling like there's been, you know, a dissolution of something. It's an energy of disappointment, really. You know, it could be grieving. You could be letting go of a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and moving on from something that, you know, maybe this is like new information that you received. I want to clarify that. Because the Queen of Cups is such nurturing and beautiful energy. Again, you could just be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well, right? But this is maybe your intuition, because the Queen of Cups is very intuitive energy. Like she's literally sitting half in water here. And her singing bowl, how interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that in this deck. And I just started using the bowl. This, I feel like it is an energy of going with the flow and letting go. Okay, maybe your intuition is telling you that you kind of let someone go with love, okay, and move on from something. This could be, you know, you could hear a message I'm getting or something. You're just looking for, you know, this is even about taking baby steps to move on from something. What is Gemini's emotions trying to tell them? We'll clarify that. It's been weird, these readings, I'm telling you. The Knight of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. I feel like that, wow, and the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands and the Fool. Okay. This can also be, I'm just getting with the Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups, it can be also an energy of, you know, putting yourself first, letting go of something, maybe, you know, keeping your energy to yourself at this time and pouring into yourself and definitely going after what it is that you want. The Knight of Cups, what your emotions are trying to tell you is, wow. So I'm getting you as the Queen of Wands here. And there's your Emperor. Holy cow, look at this. You have the King and Queen of Wands with the Fool in between, which represents, we've got a couple, someone that you're very passionate about. The Knight of Cups over here, what fell out, your emotions are trying to tell you, I feel like, make an offer. Okay, whether you're the King or the Queen here, it doesn't matter. There's a Divine Feminine Empress and a Divine Masculine here, Emperor, and the Two of Cups. Dang. This is your person. Things, I feel like this might be someone coming towards you, and this is like, almost like when you release it, it comes in. Okay, the Fool is a brand new beginning. Empress, very creative. Ace of Wands, brand new, fiery, passionate start. With the Hermit energy, I feel like someone has gone deep within to decide what it is that they truly want. There's been a time of inner reflection in this connection. Okay, someone made the choice. Possibly, again, this Emperor seeing you as their divine counterpart. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Deepest desires for Gemini. Deepest desires for Gemini spirit. Eight of Cups, to leave something behind. Could be dealing with an earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. You got to be kidding me. Would you have the King and Queen of, there's a lot of love here. Oh my gosh. This is definitely a very strong soul bond. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles now showing. I'm blown away. With so few cards, right? I feel like you're close to an end of a cycle here. There's an energy of needing to work together, to cooperate. But I feel like you're kind of wanting, you want what makes you truly happy. And it's like, it's almost like maybe you've been put through a period, and this could have already passed, I'm getting, where you needed to have some time for isolation, that kind of thing, in order to really practice some self-love. Look at, she's got a crown here. Okay, know who you are. And it's like when you do, like things turn around. There's good news here. It's like when you just kind of maybe get fed up and move on, is when all of a sudden, there could be news that brings some confusion to you about working with this person. Maybe whether or not they're, single. It's like you're being kind of maybe critical, analytical about it. This person could be at a distance from you as well. You may just want to get away, like if things have been feeling rough here. How can Gemini manifest? It's like she's walking into the sunshine here, though. I kind of want to get another card in this. What's the Eight of Cups, deepest desired? What do you want to walk away from? Ace of Wands. And the World. The Eight of Cups is an energy of walking away from something that brings you comfort, that you have a lot of love for, towards, because you want that, again, it's an energy of letting go. I think this has come up a couple times in your reading. And this Queen of Cups kind of gives me that vibe too, with her hands out, even the wheel. You might want to let go of something so that you can start over. Letting go of things that are, there could be some grief or depression, or feeling like you've missed out on something, that something didn't happen that you were hoping for. Maybe it was just a time for you to invest more time on yourself, is what I'm getting, and the new possibilities that await you. Things are definitely changing here. Yeah, you've been manifesting a wish, a dream, a hope. Look at all these aces, brand new energy. Ace of Swords, the Star, Aquarius energy, the Magician, Ace of Pentacles, Strength, Leo energy, and the Wheel. And this is my minor arcana for manifesting. This could be a reconciliation here. Bottom of your deck is really, but it feels like a brand new start, okay? This is something like, almost like you needed to put more effort, love, care into yourself, and that's when things change. Is when you're willing to know your value. Yeah. Tell me about how Gemini can manifest the deepest desires of their heart. How can Gemini manifest? Six of Swords, yeah, move on. I don't think I need to clarify. It's literally about, like, it's almost like when you let go is when you receive. I don't know if you've ever heard of, there was an experiment, this monkey thing, where they gave monkeys food through the cage, and the monkey would literally reach out, grab the food, but would never let go, and would literally starve to death. before realizing that if you let go of some, maybe, or put the other hand, you know, anyway, you get the picture, right? It's about kind of like letting go of something, moving on. Yeah. Knight of Swords. You could have communication coming in here as well that helps you move out of some chaos or where things have been a little bit bumpy. And this could be coming faster than you think. Okay, it could be in a friend group. Again, I'm getting like maybe information as well. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped you, Gemini. If this resonated, please do leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the little bell. I am sending each and every one of you tons and tons of love. Please take the best care of you. Until next time.